Let's head back to the West Coast now. It's where residents in parts of California have already been dealing with terrible flooding. More than a foot of rain has fallen in some areas since Saturday, and now millions up and down the Golden State, both northern and now moving down into Southern California, are bracing for more, a lot more, excessive amounts of rain in the forecast, raising considerable concern about flash flooding in the days ahead. That, unfortunately, does include both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Numerous flood rescues have been carried out as rivers continue to surge, and officials are bracing for an increase in emergency calls through the end of this holiday week. We're joined now by the state's Fire and Rescue Chief, Brian Marshall. Chief, thank you for being here with us. I know this has been a really rough run going back through the weekend, and the timing of this, it couldn't be worse. Curious about how the state preps for something like this, because it isn't one small piece of the state. It's really the whole thing facing some form of flood risk.
You're exactly right. The entire state is being impacted by these atmospheric rivers. What we're doing as a state is the key state agencies come together and make sure that we are planning our response prior to the storms hitting. On the fire side of the house, we have pre-positioned resources up and down the state of California. This is extra firefighters, fire engines, helicopters, swiftwater rescue units. They're on the ground right now, ready to respond at a moment's notice to save lives.
Yeah, Chief, they're ready to respond, and tomorrow's Christmas Eve. Then you've got Christmas Day. In Southern California, that appears to be when this threat is peaking. I know that's a problem for a couple of reasons. One for you, because folks are going to be out on the roads trying to get to their holiday destinations. But are you at all concerned about the messaging? I know, understandably so, folks want to unplug a bit and just spend some time with their family and friends. But these are serious threats we're talking about.
Well, we continue to push the message to be safe with these storms. The turnaround, don't drown, because we find that is something that people, they don't fear the water and they try to cross a stream or a roadway. They get trapped and often lose their life. One of the other concerns that we do have over this holiday period is people that are traveling to unfamiliar areas may not know the threats that they face as they visit friends and family. So we continue with the messaging. We continue to work with our state, local, and tribal partners to make sure that everyone in California, whether you live here or a visitor, you're getting the message to stay safe, and you know where to go to get the resources you need to have a healthy and safe holiday period.
Chief, in your experience, I'm just thinking back to how California started the year, those terrible wildfires, and now we're right at the end of it. Those burn scars represent a challenge. Have you experienced anything like this before? I mean, we're talking about what could be in excess of half a foot of rain on top of those burn scars.
That's a definite concern that we have at the state. We have burn scars throughout the state, not just the January fires that destroyed a large portion of Los Angeles County, but we have burn scars going back several years. All of these burn scars are a threat to have a mud and debris flow, landslides, mudslides. So we are monitoring those burn scars very closely to make sure that if the land starts moving or mud and debris flow starts due to the storm, maybe stalling over a burn scar, that the alert and warning systems are put into place to get the people out of the area so they're not impacted.
Yeah, terrible scenes already. I know a lot of hard work with those high water rescues. That's California's Fire and Rescue Chief Brian Marshall. Chief, thanks to you and your teams for all the hard work already. Best wishes moving through this challenging holiday week. Thanks for being here with us on Fox Weather.
Thank you.